Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Tanja, and thank you again for tuning in. So on today's video, you guys, we will be cooking. So it's a little weird because I was gonna cook some baked chicken, some cabbage, some cornbread, and something else. I think some rice with it. But Lena wants the leftovers from last night, which is the pizza. So I'm gonna cook her some pizza and I meant spaghetti. That's what we had last night. So she wants the leftover spaghetti, but so I'm gonna cook her some chicken with her leftover spaghetti, and I'm just gonna cook me some cabbage and wings, and I'll probably have a little bit of spaghetti as well. So that's on the menu today. I was like, I got my new props, so I came on to chat it up with you guys. So yeah, come on. All right, so over here, you guys, we have the cabbage. I just got some bacon in there with it, and I got some onions and bell peppers chopped up, ready to put in at a later time. And we got the seasoned chicken over here. I'm not done seasoning yet. Coco just had an episode, so I had to stop what I was doing and tend to her. But yeah, now we're back, so I just got to finish seasoning this, and then yeah. So I'm gonna sit y'all right here. Let's see if that's good. I think that's good for now. Finish seasoning. So far I put paprika, some garlic powder now. I got black pepper in there. I got some seasoning salt, and I'm about to put some Creole seasoning. Not too much because Lena is eating it with me. And I'm just gonna put a little Italian seasoning. All right, you guys, I'm gonna add some butter to this cabbage. So. Cabbage is so good, and I was craving some cabbage today, so why not cook my own? So yeah, there's that. All right, I'm gonna put on another pair of gloves, and I'll be right back. So how's y'all day going? Hope y'all have an amazing Wednesday. Oh, so let me tell y'all, right? So Lena has a program on Wednesdays and Thursdays that I forgot all about today. So y'all know I told y'all I didn't go in to work. So my schedule was a little thrown off today. So I'm thinking one thing when in reality is something else. So I went by Lena's school. One of the teachers came. They see my face, so they know who I'm there to pick up. So she came to the door, and we're like, okay. You know, she left. She was like, hey, Mom. Left, went to the back. And then she was like, another teacher came. And she was like, pretty much, Lena's not here. She's like, where is Lena? And I was like, you know, just joking around, like, she better be in there, you know, she better be here, you know, haha, whatever. And she was like, oh no, for real, like, she's not here. I'm like, where my baby at? Like, for real, where my baby at? So, as Sorry, y'all. So as she's saying that, like, my heart is racing now, because, like, why is my baby not here? You know what I'm saying? So they said, well, maybe she got on the bus. I was like, well, she know not to get on the bus, so she shouldn't be on the bus. You know what I'm saying? So then she's like, okay, let's go, you know, with her teacher or whatever. Let's go see, you know, where she could be. So went to her teacher, and the teacher is like, yeah, she's just with me. And I was like, yeah, well, I know she had, you know, the after school thing today. Maybe she, you know, that's like, yeah, but, you know, she had that to 4:45. It was like 4:49, 4:50 then, at that time. And she was like, we already dismissed them or whatever. So I'm like, so where my baby at? So now we going to different classrooms, making sure that she ain't hiding nowhere, she ain't in another room or whatever the case. But pretty much everybody that was left there at that time was like the after school program, which she was not at. So they're all in one area in the cafeteria. So anywho, now my heart is racing, like, where's my baby? Where's my baby? Where's my baby? So y'all, I was about like, oh my God, y'all done lost my baby. I tried to stay calm, right? But then I thought about it, I was like, what's today? Wednesday? I said, oh my God, she had the after school thing, but on Wednesdays and Thursdays, they drop her off at the house using their transportation, which is the bus or whatever. And so y'all, I had forgot all about that. So that was my fault. So as I'm coming home or whatever, the teacher called me, and she was like, yeah, we just making sure that you know, got her or whatever. I was like, well, I just got home, but I'm just pulling in now, like I don't see her out here, so the bus hasn't arrived yet. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna stay on the phone with you until, you know, they come or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. I said, well, she should be here in another 10 minutes. So that was that. So as we talking, we just making sure, well, they making sure on their end that, you know, she was set to like come home through the bus today and all that. But I was like, yeah, that was my mistake, y'all. I was like my schedule today was jacked up for work, so I'm over here thinking one thing, you know, and it's another. So I was like, that was my fault. And she was like, okay. But they were concerned. They did try to locate my daughter or whatever. Everything went smoothly, you know. No, I wasn't like panicking or whatever at the time. But yeah, y'all, I was like, what in the world? I done lost my child. Well, I thought they had lost her, but everything turned out great. Y'all heard about that girl? I think her name was Asante, and she went missing like a year ago, last February, and her parents they said she was in an argument. Sorry, y'all. They said she was in an argument with her dad and had flew away from the home like barefoot or whatever last year. So she turned up I'm gonna wash my hands. She turned up I think like a few days ago or whatever, alive, and she had moved like to another city or whatever. Well, really another state, but it wasn't too far away, Georgia and Tennessee line or whatever. So she was from Georgia, I believe, but they found her in Tennessee under a different name. And this girl was 16, so she knew I think she was in foster care. Like she had joined foster care or whatever and under a different name. So I was like, that was smart, because obviously the poor girl was trying to get away, you know, from her dad or whatever the family dynamic was. But they need to look into that. But yeah, she was found safe. So thank God for that. But like, I wish people would just leave these kids alone. Leave these innocent people alone. Goodness gracious. Like, she's 16 now, so I'm assuming she was 15 when it happened last year, and didn't hear nothing else back from her until recently. I think they said her mom spoke out about something or did something, and like like 3 days later, the girl turned up. So I don't know where the girl like heard her mom on the news or whatever the case, but she did show up. So I'm just glad the baby is home. Yeah, but that's a crazy story, man. She was smart to do all that. I don't know if somebody told her to do that or she thought that on her own. But the baby was on the run. She tried to get away from that house. Somebody they just had an argument. I'm like, it was more than an argument. She probably was abusing everything at home, but we don't know. So I can't speak, but all I know is it was a bad situation. She had to run away and change her name. So I'm just thankful that she made it back. Because a lot of kids that run away don't make it back home, or don't make it, or not, you know, found alive or whatever the case. So I'm just happy for her. I'm just like greasing the pan with the chicken with some little butter, you guys. But yeah, I got my cabbage on the stove, got my chicken in the oven, and yeah. So I'm probably gonna wash these dishes over here. So I'll be back, you guys. Lena wanna say hi, you guys.
Hi.
I'm about to fix her
Bye.
spaghetti plate. You said bye already?
Yeah.
All right, she said bye, y'all. So I'll be back. Hey, y'all. So I have everything on, just waiting for it to like do what it do. Strawberry adventure. But you guys, yeah, like I said, everything is about done right now. So not done, everything is on and cooking. So when that gets done, I'll let y'all know. I be so thirsty. I be so thirsty. I think we getting new neighbors. We got hella people over there helping to move. But that ain't none of my business. We need to rinse these little dishes I just washed. Alright, y'all. So I'm here now about to make the cornbread. Let me get my pan and stuff. I think I'm just gonna do the cornbread muffins. Just do the cornbread muffin. I'm silly. Okay. So I got my phone up here charging, so I hope this thing don't pop off. Adding a little water because I don't have milk. Dang, I just thought about it. I do have a little milk left. Water it is. I'm just going to be over here mixing. hate that when you wash your hands and you try to put a glove on. Ooh, that thing do not act right. I just ripped it at the bottom. Please don't rip again, because I don't want to have to go through it again. Ugh. Only thing that's saving you is a heart of woman. Alright. So that's how that's looking. Alright, y'all, and I'm about to just put this in the oven. Starting to smell the bacon. I'm starting to smell the bacon. And it smells so yummy. Y'all like my apron? I like it. It's so cute. Let me take some pictures. I'll be back. I had took the cornbread out a little bit too early. So they're a little darker now, and that's how the outcome is. But all right, you guys. For this video, I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And your girl is out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.